Hey guys, hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Utility knives. We've all probably been bored to tears with all the litany of utility knives that have come out. I've got a collection of utility knives, which what you'll notice is very few of them expose the whole blade. So I've got this little guy. I've got my unboxing knife for the channel, which is this Balisong type titanium utility knife. This is a guy in the US who hand makes these very interesting utility knives. So I just kind of got a thing for them. This is a Serge Panchenko slip joint utility knife. And then this is just a very inexpensive Flissa, kind of like a, just a tool, just a utility knife. But Kizer has brought something to the market that I think is very, very cool. And it harks back to one of my favorite Kizer designs, the Sheepdog, one of the first small cleavers, EDC cleavers I got into. And now they've come out with the Sheepdog Utility. So the Sheepdog Utility is a sheepdog with a full exposed, with the exception of about 1/2 inch blade. Ships out with a pack of just regular replacement blades, so they put that in the box. These are sub 50 bones. Before I get in and show you the other variation, I am going to say, please, if you're not yet subscribed and you're so inclined, hit that subscribe button down there and the bell notification icon. Most of the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed, and it really does help if you subscribe to the channel and it notifies you when new content comes out. But this one is built in micarta. It has got a reversible clip, deep carry clip. It's got this housing here that holds the blade. In this particular configuration, you've got these two little screws. A dime won't quite fit in there. I don't really have a flathead close. Let's see if that's going to be too thick. Yeah, that'll work. So you've got these two little screws that you simply loosen up, and Kizer ships you more of those. An extra set in case you were to lose them. And that allows you to take the blade out. And then you've got your little aluminum or titanium housing there. And then I'm sure it would be easier if I took the screws all the way out, and I probably will have screwed myself and will have to do that. Nope. And so then you set it back in, you make sure it's flushed up as it is, and then you tighten down these two little carriage screws, and they lock that blade into place. And what I can tell you is, on this model and on the quick release, which I'm getting ready to show you, the blades are extremely stable. You don't feel any wiggle, any wobble in that blade. This is probably sized right between the mini sheepdog and the full-size sheepdog. So it's got this very ergonomical handle. You've got this forward finger choil, deep carry clip again, T8 hardware all the way around, and then you've got a top liner lock. So this guy utilizes Kizer's top liner lock to get that out of the way. It's got thumb studs, so you can thumb flick it, reverse finger flick it, or you can just push that button and give it a wrist flick, and it just flies out there. A really nice utility knife. I never thought I'd hear myself say that. A really nice utility knife. Pocket clip is done very well, and it's reversible. It's deep carry, so if you're carrying your utility knife, you're going to have about that much in pocket, just a little bit poking out. Available in micarta, also available in a lot of different colors, even with the blacked out version. I'll leave a link in the description. This one is a little bit different, same price point, exactly. This one's G10. This is also a sheepdog utility. The difference is this one utilizes this quick release blade mechanism, which is a little trickier, but it works well. What it is you push this orange tab, which pushes back this liner, which allows the center pin to come out. In my mind, for some reason, I don't know if I feel that that is stable. Seems to be, because you can see the detent takes it back in where it's really pushing. What I urge you to do is when you put this blade back in, that you really listen to make sure you get that click. Because that's what I kind of rely on, is that tactical feedback. So this one's no different. What I want to do is make sure that clicks. It just now clicked into place. I heard it lock. So now the blade has no wiggle, no wobble at all. Super, super sturdy. Again, a top liner lock on the G10 model as well. This one may be an Amazon exclusive. I'll check and leave a link to that if that's the case. But I know this one's like $45.99, and this one I would assume is right around that exact same price. Do a couple of quick size comparisons just to give you an idea of what you're looking at here. So take a Benchmade bug out, and it's going to be just a little bit smaller than the Benchmade bug out, but it's going to be bigger than the mini Sheepdog if you're familiar with that knife. Here's a Sharpie, just to give you an idea. Spatially, now we're going to get the tape measure out, do a couple of quick measurements. And then I'll point out what I really like about it and what I think. So right under 7 inches, almost 7 inches overall. You've got right under a 3-inch blade with a 2 1/8 inch cutting area, exactly. You've got an inside grip of a little over 3 1/4. That's that grip. If you use the Kizer grip, which takes you to this forward finger choil, you're looking at 4 1/4. So it's 4 1/4 from right here to right here, which is where I'd like to hold it. Just feels more comfortable there. Again, a great blade for breaking down cardboard. If you use a utility knife at work and you don't want just the regular run-of-the-mill utility knife, you want a little bit of fidget factor to it, I think this is a great knife. It's got jimping. Both models have jimping all the way up the spine. They've got really nice thumb studs, a couple of barrel spacers and a pivot, ball bearing action. Very nice knives. So light, we'll weigh the micarta first. 2.9 ounces, G10. 3.10 ounces. So the G10 is to be expected. It's just a little bit heavier. But guys, that is the Kizer Sheepdog Utility. Just released on in December. When you go to their website, you'll see a couple of models that say pre-order. Those are just some newer versions coming out. Look down the page, you'll see some of these that are in stock. I'll also see if I can find an Amazon link for this one, and I'll leave it in the description. But I think if you're looking for a utility knife that has a lot of blade, a lot more blade than even my Surge, it's a good, economical, fidgety option from one of Kizer's most popular knives, the Sheepdog. The Sheepdog was always been a winner, a big cleaver. It's still popular, just had kind of a resurgence. They released it again in the full size. And this little utility knife, I think, is just awesome. Whether you like the 2 screws or you like the quick release, they're both available. And I think it's just a great knife. I don't know if they're going to settle on one or the other, but right now they're both available and they're a great knife. Again, comes with some blades, comes with extra screws, extra body screws. Kizer does it right. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate Kizer for sending these out to let me check them out. I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate all the channel members so much. And again, I ask you, if you haven't had a chance yet, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, or hit the hype button in the comment section. They make it so confusing, YouTube does, but all it does is helps more people see my videos. Most importantly, I ask, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose to bait, not hate. I love you all. Peace.